What's up, guys? Welcome back. Amazing RC, Brian here, and today we're going to talk just a few minutes about custom Hot Wheels cars. Now, many of you know that I've really been getting into these custom, tiny little Hot Wheels cars, and really the main reason, besides I love doing it, is that I can make a few dollars on them. You know, there's this website, Mercari. I've been listing them on there, been making some for some friends of mine. And kind of just basically customize it and list it and get rid of it, buy more with that money, customize it, get rid of it, repeat. So today, before some of these end up being sold, I wanted to go over a few of them with you because some of these I'm really proud of. Some of these are really cool. But before we get into custom Hot Wheels cars, I did, with my custom Hot Wheels profits, pick something up I believe super duper cheap. Now, it might be worthless, I have no idea, but I found this. This is a 1995, they call it computer cars. This is Hot Wheels, and I've never seen these before, even back in 1995. Now, a lot of you don't even know what a 3.5 floppy is, but those that are my age and older, you guys will. And any of you guys out there that were big into Hot Wheels cars, you're going to know how special this is because, like I said, I've never seen it. I don't know if this is a KB Toys sticker or a Toys R Us sticker, but it was on clearance back when they just were trying to get rid of these. Nobody was buying them. They were, I think, $3.10. No, $3.99, and then it went to clearance for $3.10, and then it was sold. But it was on the same Mercari app. I got this for $12, and then of course shipping and all the stuff. I think I paid a total of $16, you know, for this car. And what sold me on it, he had two of them. He had this one, and there are actually six. There are six cars. You've got a really cool Camaro. You've got this Mustang, which is a 96 Mustang, and that's important because it's a 95 card. So this is actually the new Mustang coming out that next year. Then you had a couple, I call them fantasy cars. What is this? Rig a motor, and then you get a cool hydroplane boat. That would have been cool. And then you had Power Pistons, which is another fantasy car. Then you had the Oscar Mayer Wiener. Now, he had the Oscar Mayer Wiener as well, and that would have been collectible in its own right, but I had to go with the Mustang. Not a super huge diehard Mustang fan, but I do like Mustangs, and it's the only car that is just a legit car, minus the fact that it's fluorescent orange. This was the only car that was like a car. Even the Camaro had this wild Hot Wheels paint job on it. So when I saw this and a almost mint condition card, I had to have it. I saw it on there and I said, you know what? This is going to go on the wall. Unfortunately, there's no, you know, readily custom protector to throw this into. So I'm going to have a time to try to figure out what I can put this in to keep it nice and mint condition. Someday I'm going to retire on this someday. Mama, I swear to God, I'm going to retire on this someday. But tell me what you guys think. Comment section is yours. This is cool. Now, on to the custom cars. We're going to go in order of importance. So, one of the easiest things you can do in custom cars is just swapping the wheels out. A lot of these come with plastic wheels. You know, you pull the plastic wheels off. You got to open the car up. You pull the plastic wheels off. And then you throw, you know, you can go on, you know, Banggood. I don't know if Banggood.com I know AliExpress does, which is, you know, that's China. So, I mean, you're waiting super duper mega weeks. You can get a little less expensive. But what I do is I just grab a premium car. You know, this is a premium Mercedes right here. So I'll just go ahead and get this. I'll rip the thing open. I'll take the nice rubber wheels and rims off of here. And then I'll actually replace those wheels with plastic ones, which I'll get into that in a second. But I'll take those rubber wheels and tires and just stick them, super common, just stick them on a nice dollar car, and you can get some really great effects out of this. Here's a nice Civic, put some nice black rims on that. Then I've got, man, the old G-Wagon. I mean, tell me that don't look killer. This is a Matchbox car, had just plastic wheels on it. These are like the rear big fat wheel to a drag car in a premium car, and I just wrapped it all the way around. Bam, 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 bam. Big G-Wagon. I like this because it's got a matte paint finish on it. I think this just looks so good. Then, got the old Chevy Low Rider, again, had plastic wheels on it. Boom, super duper nice. Rubber tires and wheels, nice. This thing slammed all down on the floor. And then, like I said before, I've been getting into putting plastic wheels back on some of these premium cars. I'm going to tell you why. I started with this one. It's the same exact Mercedes as this one, so it's a pair. This is the regular car. This is the one that I did the plastic wheels on. Now remember, all these are getting brass axles. I picked up the whole brass axle thing from Jakarta Diecast. Got a obviously super duper killer channel. Nothing that I'm doing right now is anything like what he's doing. But I picked up brass axles from his channel, and I'll tell you what, it makes the most unbelievable difference. I could actually take this premium car, rip the thing apart, take the stock wheels off, put brass axles in, put the regular stock wheels back on, and it'll be a better car. Because there's a lot of play in these wheels, you know what I mean? So you're getting some kind of vibration. Well, if you take plastic wheels and put on that same exact car, this car is faster than this car, and it's faster than this car by a considerable amount, enough to where it's worth doing this. And believe it or not, some of my best sellers are premium cars with plastic wheels on them. And the reason for that is with a premium car, nice Acura NSX right here, this one I actually had to wallow the wheels out and do all kinds of crazy stuff to get the plastic wheels to fit on here. When I got this car, and shout out to Hot Wheels, almost 99.9% of their cars are amazing. This one was not. This was a premium car, super heavy body, triple coating on the clear coat, nice color on the car itself, you know, metal bottom, you know, rubber tires and all that, but it did not work. The wheels were so close to the wheel wells that if you just tried to put it on the table and push it, it didn't go anywhere. God forbid you put any pressure down on it. And now it rolls perfectly. You can actually see that they're still moving. What I had to do to this was basically peel the car open, put some nice brass axles in there. I had to wallow out the wheel wells for a good hour, because you can't take too much out, otherwise you're just going to ruin the car. Threw the plastic wheels on it, and I'll tell you what, this car is super fast on the track, looks good, runs good. Very happy with that one. Well, you don't have to stop there. Here is a C8 Corvette. Now, I took the wheels off of the C8 Corvette and I put them on this Charger Hellcat that we'll get into here in just a minute. These are the wheels that actually went on this car. Now, this is a premium car in here, but I'll get into why I did this in just a moment. I wasn't going to let the cool C8 go to waste, so same thing, brass axles, threw on some plastic wheels, but then it had an all black interior. It just disappeared inside the car. So what I did was I hand painted the entire interior. Did the nice blue dashboard, blue center console, blue door panels, red racing seats. Got one seat in a race car, big C8 race car. Just did the red racing seat, which you can actually see in these dinky little windows. Like, you can actually see how cool. Did a black steering wheel, you know what I mean? And then in the rear of the car, because remember, C8 Corvette finally moved the old engine piece to the back of the car, did some aluminum foil, like the old aluminum tape that you put on like air conditioning duct, things like that. Threw on some aluminum tape, and then there was a little divot in the engine cover, because it actually doesn't show the engine, it shows the engine cover. And I followed the racing stripes straight through into the engine compartment. Not only is it fast, but man, does this car look good. That's the regular, just pretty much wheel swap cars. Here's one that I took it even one more extra than this one. This car is back in its little package. Now, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I've gotten good enough now getting the little bubble pack off of it and getting the car back into it after customizing it that I can do it with any car. However, some people don't want this. Some people want this. Some people require it to be back in the car. I kind of have an option now to where if you see a car on there that doesn't have it, I save all my cards and all my little bubbles. So I can put it back in the card if you want me to. But this is one that just came out super duper good. Again, little plastic, it had little white plastic wheels all the way around this bug right here. And I took those same wicked fatty fats that go on the back. These are actually the super big fatty fats. You can tell. You've got three sizes of this wheel. You've got the super fatty fats, big fatty fats, and little front fatty fats. This This thing rolls so nice. It's so wide, it can't go on a regular track on your Hot Wheels normal stock track. But this thing came out cool. Did a little bit of paint. It just had regular blue front. You got your really cool roof rack here with your little cans in the back. And you got your little lights and stuff. Painted all that in. This came out super nice. And then Uncle Lee, hope you're listening, Bogey or RC, did a little something for you. If you hear this, if you don't, it's a couple days, I'll email you. But what do you think about that? Huh? Got some 2-car action here. Now, this is a stock premium hauler. It's a beautiful hauler. It's the old school one, right? Die-cast upper, metal bottom, rubber wheels and tires. Got a little flatbed back here you can put cars in. This is basically stock, but it's a Moon Eyes, which is an old racing company way back in the day. This is cool, but then this is customized. Now, remember the super fatty fats I was telling you about? This had plastic wheels front and back, and actually had some pretty weird plastic wheels for this cool car. This has got a matte burgundy brick red paint finish, got the Moon Eyes logo on it, super duper nice graphics, big old, air cleaner sticking out of the hood. I ripped those ugly plastic wheels off, brass axles, super duper fatty fats in the back, big fatty fats in the front, and I tell you what, tell me that. I mean, this deserves a comment all by itself. Tell you, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, this is the car you hit the thumbs up on right now. And if you are not subscribed, if you want to see more cool stuff like this, now you know what to do. But Uncle Lee, Bogey RC, you let me know. If this is your jam right here, hit me up, email me, right down in the comment section. You let me know, and we'll work something out. Because I tell you what, sitting up on a shelf, this is a bad combination right here. Now, we'll get into the super duper special. Now, I actually had somebody contact me on the Mercari website and asked me, saw some of the cool cases I've been doing. Here's one of the very first cases I did. This is an M2 Machines case. I take the little dinky M2 Machines car out of it that has horrible wheels on it and all that. I get that off to the side so I can put some nice wheels on it later on. But then I repurposed the case, the display, to put one of these Hot Wheels cars in. This is the very first one I did way back months ago. Little ATSV. And then, boom. You take the car out. Car still works. Boom, you put it back in here. But I have improved my methods. One thing that you'll notice almost immediately is the top is completely different. The top of this one just has a little sticker on it because M2 had their little logo there. So I'd shave it down nice, put a little chrome or black sticker on it. But now I have discovered while doing Jason's car, RC Recreation, doing his car, I have come up with using Gorilla Glue. I got to redo that video because everybody keeps getting on me because my hand's in the way. You can't see exactly how I'm doing it. So I am going to redo that video. But I've used Gorilla Glue. I cut something out, whether it's either the label to the car, Dodge Charger, or on your Car Culture Premium cars, this little logo's on the back of it. Cut it out, hit it with some Gorilla Glue, and it gives you that acrylic bubble on top. It's almost like glass. So I got that on here, but he wanted me to make one car in the beginning, and I kind of think he's a young kid, which, I mean, I'll sell the cars. I ain't gonna hurt my feelings. He actually had some really great ideas. So he's like, man, I want a Hellcat. I was like, I got one. It's open, but I've got one. This is a premium car. And he's like, man, can you put on some different rims? I said, I can do that because I actually took the rims that went on this and put them on the Civic. And then I put the C8 rims on here and put them on this. And to be honest with you, kid had some good taste. That's a good looking car. I did touch it with a teeny tiny little bit of paint too. I took gold paint and I got inside here. There was actually honeycomb. There's holes in this hood for air cleaners. And on the inside, when you rip it apart, it's got a honeycomb plastic in there. So I hit it with gold and now you can actually see it. And I'll tell you, that came out really good. Display came out really good. Got these for sale right now on my Mercari app. This one is my favorite out of all of them, except for Uncle Lee's. I almost kept this one, but I remember I got to make something for Uncle Lee, and I think he'll like that. Here is a Lamborghini Huracan. This is a dollar car. Okay, this started out as a $1 car. Again, rubber tires, real Riders rims on here. Boom. Super duper nice car with the white wheels on it. Brass axles, whole deal. Same thing. Car culture on top. Really nice, you know, acrylic. Full label on here. This is a piece of the card. Just cut that out. Boom. Put it on here. Do the little faux acrylic on it. Here's the kicker. Again, like the C8, you can see the engine in the back of the car. But this one is the actual engine. So I went to town with like 5 colors in there. I've got copper, I've got red, I've like some cross members in there. I did those red, did some silver, some black, some matte black. And I mean, come on. Sitting it down, just looking, you know that that's done in there. It's not normal. You can just tell it's not normal. I am very excited about this car. Guys, I had to show these off, and you guys know the last 3-4 videos I've been mentioning that I wanted to do this because these sell pretty darn quick. For some crazy reason, any of you guys want any of these, you just let me know, and I'll get you hooked up, get you my email, and we'll figure out how to get one of these to you. But as far as this goes here, Uncle Lee, hit me up, man. You let me know. Moon Eyes, mint, bad. I just too much to say about it. I'm not going to go through it again. It's going to be a 75-minute video. Guys, got some radio link stuff I got to do. Got to get back on my grand hauler. Got plenty of videos I got to make right now. I'm trying to stay on it as much as I possibly can. Tell me what you guys think about my little Hot Wheels game. Have I lost control? Do you guys have anything you can throw a 3.5 floppy disk in? Let me know, and I've got something for sale you might want. Just joking. This I got to keep. Brian, Amazing RC. We will get you guys another cool video very, very soon.